Well, hello crew, and welcome back to Space Station 13. Tonight, we're on Waypoint 83, on the horrible as fuck mushroom map. Also, I was saving the video from last map, which was the revolutionary round, and I didn't get it done in time, so we're joining late. It takes time to compress an hour's round into footage, okay? Question is, what do we want to be? What job do we want on Mushroom? They all kind of suck. There's quartermasters, engineers, botanists. I don't like botany on Mushroom at all. I think we're going to be a vice officer. Yeehaw, holy crap. There is so much snow. What the hell? Fun fact, this station is where the saxophone was implemented into the game. This station... What? I don't know if we have mining here. Maybe below medical? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so I am definitely security this round. Granted, it's vice officer, which is about as lax as you can be as security. I don't need that fucking hood. We're gonna take a flash, because I definitely need a weapon. Security starter kit. I guess we start with a flash, a whistle, a bunch of handcuffs. Let's take the whistle out. That might be useful for yelling at people. A flashbang. Because who doesn't love throwing flashbangs into groups of people and completely fucking them over for a while? It's one of the greatest joys in life. God, there is nobody here. What do we got? Insulated gloves. Don't mind if I do. This is the execution box. Despite what people might tell you, it being a jury box or a, not a jury box, but a defendant box, they would be wrong. It is a box for executing people in. I assure you. Security level elevated. Do we have any security at all, or is it just me? I really don't want it to be me. I actually do have access to the security lockers, which is interesting. I didn't think I would for some reason. Apparently on Mushroom, security belts don't actually exist. Al Meathead says, I have a parasite in me. Wonderful. You know what? I need armor. Generally, people don't fuck with the vice officer because he doesn't take his job seriously. Oh wait, we do have tool belts. I may be a little bit inebriated. This round of Space Station 13 is brought to you by Elysian Space Dust.
Robots.
The best IPA in the galaxy, if I do say so myself. It's pretty goddamn good. And I wouldn't lead you guys wrong. I think I'm going to put the sunglasses on, obviously. You'd be stupid not to. And, no, not the winter coat. I'm not going to put the helmet on either, even though I should. Let's go ahead and lock that. I don't need anybody getting into it. Who wants to sign a contract? Gather the eggs. Are you fucking joking me? There's a banana peel out here. What is going on? Why are there banana pills straight outside of electronics? We'll throw it into mechanics, since they seem to be setting up a graviton transport system, which is about the most horrible thing you can do. Teleporters or nothing. I don't want to see any crime, you two. Keep it clean. You hear me? Since I appear to be the only security here. Oh, goody. Yeah. We need engineers to the northern pod bay by escape because some asshole decided to blow it up. There's the captain, Egghead Ed. You know what? I was gonna push him off of that thing, but since I didn't actually slip on the ground, I don't care. Fucking flock mind. Now, leave the flock alone, you fools. You'll waken the beast. You know what happens when the flock mind gets mad? The chapel is to remain open and free, the captain says. Oh, Mushroom. How many of you remember shit that went down on Mushroom from the Mushroom videos? It was like, what, 5 or 6 years ago? It's still basically the same station it always was. This is horrible. Why not teleporters, Listel? Why? Like that? At least lock that door open. So people don't hit it. Oh, it is? Well, congratulations. I salute you then. There are types of transport that you can use and make as a mechanic. Teleporters are the primary one. When you start creating graviton systems, you're horrible. Goddamn monkeys. Goddamn water. Goddamn birds! Quit throwing snowballs, people. In fact, why do snowballs melt? Now, why do snowballs melt on snow? That shouldn't happen. I was hoping that we could chase the monkey down that was attacking and flash it and handcuff it and arrest it. But I don't know where the hell it went. Medbay, I'm not taking it. If I was an angry monkey that wanted to throw knives and stab people, where would I go? Yep, this is your music, Thor. From your people. This is true, he says. Even though I think he's speaking with a more Swedish accent today. I'm glad you know the history of our people. Well, I don't know, actually. You're Swedish now, so... yeah. It's hard to keep an accent if you don't live amongst the people who actually have it. You quickly, it's a thing of humanity. You quickly adopt the accent of the people that you live around and you talk to. There's no multi-tool here. Are you just... He's still going about the multi-tool. I'm half tempted to try and make him one. And then just throw it. We'll just throw it at his face. Maybe bounce it right off of his eyeball. Specifically his right eyeball. Where is the crusher? Somebody asks. This has gone on too long. You're not supposed to harass the QM. Now hike your skirt and get to work. He needs a kilt is what he needs. He's normally Irish or Scottish. Oh god, I got him confused. Somebody's gonna kill me because of it. Are you serious? Security normally has access to medbay. Vice officers skirt the line as to what security actually is. Like, they've got access to security. They can handcuff people. They can take them to the brig. They can use the security machines. You know what? Yeah. You read my mind, Joe Barry. We're gonna launch that monkey all the way down here. Ah, the beautiful space mystery. This station has serious issues when it comes to power, as far as I know. Even if you get the singularity set up and the engine running, you can be completely fucked on power for some reason. Also, I'm not sure why the space mystery is growing out of a pressure container, but it is. Are the SMEs turned on? Willie Ring. We finally have a head of personnel. Where's the flock at? Do I need to arrest them? As the only security on board, Monkey, I will arrest your ass too. Oh goody. God, somebody made a horrible fucking shard. God damn. Translucent Ness shard. That is horrible. Shit, I said for some reason. Crap. Apparently I'm infected with something. Got here a snowflake ornament. Snowballs out the wazoo. I don't think the flock is actually expanding. Steel snow. Interesting. What do we got here? A tracking implant. If it was a macro bomb implant or something, I would scan it for fingerprints. And we would do a bit of research. But since it's not, I don't particularly care. A tracking implant is not actually that bad. I'm pretty sure they can be made just about anywhere. What does Ness do? Yeah, it stabs your foot if you walk on it. That's what it does. Shitty Bill froze solid, apparently. To be honest, I'm not even entirely sure how to get to the diner from this station. We got security announcement computer. I don't have any security announcements to make right now. The security computer can be fun if you want to set people to arrest and ruin their day. Make Beepski fuck with them for eternity. Yeah. The singularity gets released a lot less if you just feed people who break into engineering to it. On Mushroom, and by no means am I the authority on anything, but on Mushroom and Donut, if somebody tries to break into the singularity, feed them to it. I don't know who he is. He has no ID, no PDA, and hey, we've got our first security officer, Art Carter. Name I don't recognize at all. Hello, Art. Yeah, it's pretty quiet out there. Maybe some flock drones, that's all. And Willie Ring, the HOP. There's a whole lot of snow, though. I thought I locked that, so I'm kind of disappointed that he was able to open it up. Yeah, there's too much snow, honestly. Our Space Miss Cheer is bouncing between 0% and 2%. I have no idea what that means. I should probably send that over as an announcement. You'll find the rare specimen in your bar. Appreciated. Pretty sure he's talking about him freezing Shitty Bill, which I don't care about. What? I'm just a vice officer. Don't call me sir. I got Tourette's or something. Hell if I know why I'm cussing all the time. Hey, go bust crime. Go save the station. That's what you do to security. Every time I've been out here, I haven't actually seen anybody. Got Listel. Not entirely sure why she's suited up for space travel, but okay. I think that was Joe Bell. Eventually you start to recognize people by their hair. By their hair and the way they look. I don't know what the hell's going on up here either. Somebody's made an interior door and a whole bunch of other shit. Escape is lined with beautiful Christmas lights. Spacemas lights. In an attempt to raise Spaceman's chair, I created like 50 amusing ducks. They're all in cargo. This is kind of spooky, honestly. The space mist lights actually glow. And someone has hacked into the APC, cut all the wires, and turned the power off. Okay. And apparently there's a hull breach somewhere up there. What have you created? It's a monstrosity. There's gonna be a wedding ceremony at the chapel. Who the hell would get married on a station like this? I'm gonna play some sad eulogy. I should arrest you both. It's an ice statue of Shitty Bill. Yeah. Marrying ice is illegal in 54 space sectors, just so you know. He offers his credits to me? Sure. I guess we can look the other way this time. We're gonna play Amazing Grace. How sweet the sound. It's the perfect song to get married to. So, Jeremy, Thor says. Yeah, do you take him to be your lovely wedded ice statue, Thor? I assume he takes you as well. As the last lawman on this station, I command you two to be man and ice statue or something. Why am I interrupting this wedding? Who, me or Krampus? Supposed to be a sacrifice to the chaplain? Do we even have a chaplain? Why are you stabbing me? And now it's time for murder? What the fuck is this? I'm too drunk for this. This is not how you officiate a wedding. I saw another security guard coming up the side there. If he's halfway competent, maybe he'll be able to save me. I was not expecting to be murdered for that. I thought they would get married and have a happy reunion. Maybe take, you know, some type of fancy-ass honeymoon. If I can pick up this flashbang, I'm gonna set it off. We're probably gonna die here, folks. And spend the rest of the round as a goddamn ghost. I would handcuff Thor if I could. If I could ever manage to wake up. Once you hit crit, you're pretty fucked. Also, I don't know how to handcuff people, apparently. I don't know what fucking dumbass intent you have to be on. But 90% of the time I try to handcuff somebody, it doesn't work. I just waste my time sitting there trying to handcuff them as it fails repeatedly. Poor Thor. His whole wedding day has turned to shit, but it's all his fault. This isn't how you get married, Thor. You don't spill the blood of the security members. Oh goody, and Boris Bubbleton, I believe, is attacking me. And of course I can't talk because I'm in crit, which means you're fucked as far as it comes to communicating with people. That whole wedding turned to shit super quick. I'm just gonna succumb because I'm already in super crit. And once you're in super crit, you're totally fucked. What a horrible wedding. Thor is perfectly fine. I give that wedding a 1 out of 10 stars. I would not attend this wedding ever again. If I had to guess, it's probably Revolution again. Is it Rev or something? Chang Yi-Ling dies. Yep. Ice Bill is in chapel married to Thor now. Then Thor killed me after the wedding. Also, resurrection is an extremely rare thing that can only be obtained in the adventure zone. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Maybe resurrection is some type of spell or something. Thor Vardnir. He's in. Hey, they actually arrested him, and they arrested Boris too for killing me, I think. So they straight murdered 2 dudes in the hall so far, including a vice officer. Imperator Richard Pritchard says. Thor says he wants to see his husband. That bride is clearly on some stimulant. She's been completely stripped down, Thor has. Got Swedish Puritan Survivalist. All the best and realist spacemen choose Puritan. One life to live, folks. No cloner required. I even believe that your brain gets lit on fire if they try and Borg you. Which it should. Puritan should be no revives, period. No Borging, no cloning. Maybe you can come back as a cockroach, that's it. I'm gonna have to go get another drink here in a minute. You guys can sit here and watch them. Oh, look. An EMAG on somebody. And I'll be back in a moment. As the entire world begins to fall apart. It doesn't look like we've really missed anything since I went to get a drink. My intentions, yeah, I don't know who Al Meathead was. We didn't deal with him at all. The bride has been completely stripped. Boris is being stripped. I'm pretty damn sure I'm completely screwed. My corpse is finally being maybe pulled to medbay. There's Chang Yi-Ling. He died up here somehow. There's his corpse. He got caught in this bloody, horrible fight where everything went to shit super quick. I wasn't even expecting all of that chaos to show up. Stone statue of Ulrich Smale. There's various types of statues you can make. No one's working botany. Not a single plant is being grown. No one gives a shit on this station. The Singularity, surprisingly, is still locked up 34 minutes into the round. And Thor has been put in the brig. His wedding dress has been thrown in there. Can't lose that, even if it's covered with my blood and Chang Yi-Ling's blood. What is happening on the station, Beepo asks. It's a good question. Chaos is happening. Someone in QM mass manufactured ducks. I don't even know what was going on in disposals because we never bothered to check there. Holy crap, that's a lot of ducks. You can emag the ducks, by the way, to get duck eggs. Duck eggs contain prizes. Holy shit. What the hell happened here in disposals? Sophie Nash, James LeQuack, Matthew Davidson, Johnson Nugget, Bryce Webb, Al Meathead, Andrew Boxer, a whole lot of dead bodies. You know, what the hell did happen in disposals? That is a whole lot of gore. So apparently Meathead had immortality and poked the Gibber, or the Crusher, for like 20 minutes straight. I could see that causing a chaos torrent of blood to drown out a large part of the station there. Yep, that sounds reasonable. Sounds like something that you should probably do if you get immortality. I mean, why wouldn't you? If you could cause a sea of blood. That guy is completely dead. Leonidas. Most likely just buckled to the chair. The best thing about Space Station 13 is that you can die a million ways, and you never fucking know how you're going to die. Why would you push the Bojack's button? Why would you push the Bojack's button? I need to fix this real quick. Toggle dead chat. I don't need to hear every critter and every person on the station. Ghost chat is absolutely awful. Yeah, ghost chat is completely wasted. I already toggled dead chat range. The bad part is, whenever you do that, you only hear the on-screen. You can try to clone a Puritan, but it's not gonna do any good. Can't clone Puritans. I really don't think you should be able to throw them in a Borg either. I much prefer the one life to live of Puritans. And I never ever want to be in a goddamn metal Borg soulless body stuck in one of those fucking husks. I'd rather be a ghost. Fuck being a Borg. I hate being a Borg. We've got Dexter Griffles and Ulrich Smell again showing up. Flood the station with Bojacks, a tide of drunken chaos. Forget a sea of water out there. Just make it neck-deep Bojacks as far as the eye can see. Radioactive anomalies have shown up. Really? And the captain here, who I believe is Imperator Richard, has an EMAG and is invisible. Everything is blood and despair, Darius says. But yet, the shuttle has still not been called. Truly a tragedy. In fact, the shuttle might never be called, considering that everywhere but the captain's quarters has lost power. On the bridge, anyways. Don't panic, but we've discovered a previously unforeseen impurity in your cloner fluid. Anyone cloned within the last, well, ever, may possess unexpected mutations. Just a fair warning. And finally, the shuttle has been called. Richard is brave enough to leave dead chat on. Fucking hell, everyone is drunk on Bojacks. Everyone we could possibly possess and follow is drunk as fuck on Bojacks. And I believe Bojacks just gets stronger as it breaks down in your bloodstream. So it's probably a good thing that we died, because imagine what these people are actually going through. They can't see anything, they can barely walk. They definitely can't talk because all of their speech is drunkenly slurred. Dear ghosts. Except also blame whoever put the Bojack in there earlier. I wonder what button they pressed. That might have been the best button. Richard Maycroft, the ghost, is waiting at escape. I'd love to possess someone and follow them around, but I mean, we can't even see what the hell is going on. It's the Bojack's Nightmare Marathon is what it is. Everybody's fucking drunk and loaded up with Bojacks. Apparently cockroaches can overdose on space cleaner. That's weird. We could respawn. Maybe. His eyes started to get tired. We could respawn as an animal. You won't be able to come back as a human or cyborg, that's fine. And what do you know? We come back as a cockroach. I don't think I've covered this yet, but this is a feature. A new addition to the station. If you die, you can respawn as a cockroach or a mouse. You can't be cloned after the fact. And really, you can't actually do very much. Apparently you can't even use teleporters. There's my bagpipes. Being played by somebody that's not me. Apparently you can't even use gravitons even though it will stun you. Oh god. That almost killed me actually. A staff assistant ID. Honestly, what I really want to do is feed myself to the singularity. Yeah, I feed myself to the singularity god. Grow strong. There we go. The gravitational singularity. We throw our tiny, minuscule cockroach body into it. For what good it does. As a cockroach, what else could we do? It takes 20 minutes, by the way, to respawn as another animal if you die whenever you respawn as a cockroach or a mouse. So you may want to protect yourself and not just die as quickly as possible because you're going to be waiting quite a long time to come back. Is there actually anything going on, or is everyone just drunk? We did get killed, and I kind of forgot about this because it didn't really matter to me. But we did get killed by Thor, who is now completely drunk. The drunk bride. Them and Boris Bubbleton here. Yeah, that's gross that everyone has your pee, Richard. I mean, seriously? Imagine if... Okay, so apparently it was just the first chem in some cup or something that was spilled. AKA affecting everyone on the station. I don't exactly know what button they pressed, but there you go. There's Willie, the HOP. Holy crap. Willie Ring fires the AK-744 at the still floor. Where the hell he got that, who knows? This guy right here, Nistix. One of the trial admins who caused all this chaos has the machine gun. He's got the AK-744. He attacks Thor, who gets shot in the chest, I believe, a couple times. Nistix. Let's follow them for a second. Holy crap. Helios Mark II engine. That's not going to do him any good. Portasci remote. AK-744. He grabs Truck Thunders, the chef. He begins to drag him somewhere. Who knows what nefarious plans he has in mind for him. He beats him with a bullet casing. Which does not a goddamn thing because a bullet casing is completely worthless. You can't even reload them. So what's the point? You could probably launch 1,000 of them at somebody with one of the gravitons and managed to actually kill them. Yeah, congrats on your wedding, Thor. Yeah, though I'm sad you killed the Vice afterwards. You know, being the Vice and all. I don't much care for being killed. Thor wishes there was another way. Anyways, it's a minute until the shuttle shows up. There's puke all over the station from everyone being drunk. I'm half surprised that there's not puke in like the AI upload and stuff. I'm surprised space mice can't get drunk, start throwing up everywhere. I've had too much Bojacks this round. If that's even possible, which I don't particularly think it is. So the Borgo is Bado, Bebo says. Probably have a rogue Borg somewhere in the mix. It'd be pretty easy to overlook them in all of the chaos that has happened. You've got Darius Costello and Truck Thunders trying to make their way to the station. Willie Ring, the HOP, comes charging ahead to claim his spot. I don't know what the fuck that upgrade button was, but okay. Gore from Death Wish stumbles onto the escape shuttle. We've got Listel, the Gravitron monster, who shows up. Always get drunk. That's the best way to go through a Space Station 13 round. Wrong shuttle, Mystic says. Looks like the right shuttle to me. Doesn't look like they made anything but a regular escape shuttle. I'm gonna guess that they tried to set up a weird escape shuttle at CENTCOM, and they chose the wrong one. Since all of the station's escape shuttles are there. Boris says he was in control of about 1/5 of his actions for a good 10 minutes. After that, he was probably too drunk to give a damn. At this point, I'm just curious what the hell was going on this round. I believe it was Traitors, obviously. Yeah, who were the Traitors anyways? Looks like most of the station isn't going to be able to even make it to the escape shuttle, just ghosts. So Boris was a traitor. And Thor was a mind slave, so that makes sense why the wedding turned into a bloodbath. Guess that makes sense why I can't type. Why the wedding turned into a Kill Bill styled bloodbath. Thor was told to go hog wild after his wedding. It does make sense. Good job, Thor. You definitely caused a lot of blood and chaos after your wedding. And only ghosts, no? Everyone gets teleported on the shuttle, apparently. It was the best wedding I've ever been involved in. How was the vice officer? I just let them know. Everyone burst into flames. You know, I would have fought back harder, but I'm too drunk in real life. Too many IPAs, folks. By the time I realized they were absolute monsters, it was too late for me to do anything. Yeah, space dust for life. I'm telling you, folks, Elysian Space Dust IPA. I hate advertising for companies, but goddamn, this is some good stuff. Ah, delicious. They don't even gotta pay me for advertising because it's that good. If someone's getting paid for advertising, they must not really support the product. That's how it works, right? Everyone's fucking gonna die, by the way. Except for Art Carter back there, who is hiding by himself, and maybe Imperator Pritchard, who is hiding behind a cloak. Well, folks, it was a good shift. Even if we spent 2/3 of it dead, the poo seizes up and falls limp. I'm curious who the other traitors were. Imperator Pritchard was a traitor. He didn't loot the cloaking device or the traitor or the EMAG. He had them. He bought them himself like a son of a bitch. Boris Bubbleton was a traitor. And the rest of it you can see here. I will see you guys next shift, which will probably be just as drunk and just as crazy as Waypoint 83 was. Until next time, farewell.